To be calm and to give respect to the last respect to the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga, as well as to give space to the family to mourn and to grieve the lost patriarch.
Thank you so much. Maybe we could also get some view from Rebecca Miano. This is a man who Kenyan politics cannot go by without mentioning his name. His legacy lives on. Perhaps how can you remember Mr. Raila Odinga?
Thank you. First is to extend my deepest condolences, especially to his family, to His Excellency the President, and all Kenyans, because we are all mourning. It is a very sad moment. It is a time of reflection, and this is a time to reflect on mortality and to show all of us that we are in this world for a time and that it is really mortal, and we must do the very, very best that we can when we are on this earth and this country. The late Right Honorable Raila Odinga is a celebrated figure in this country. I personally remember him, and I will cherish the memories of somebody who brought out their best in the space in terms of politics, in terms of governance, in terms of shaping the unity of this country. Indeed, we have lost a hero, a doyen, and for many of us who he mentored, we will be left with something, with qualities. And we call upon everyone to take the late Honorable Raila Odinga as an example. What we learned from him about unity, democracy, governance, and giving out your best to serve a country. You can imagine if we all do that, we will take this country to the next level, even in memory of his life. We are here to receive the body. Our colleagues, led by His Excellency the President, are at the airport, but we are here just to ensure everything goes on very well.
All right, thank you so much. We can also have some sentiments from Rebecca Kinyanjui, who's been active in politics. This is a man who has been known to shape not only the young, but also the old when it comes to the politics of the country. What is the one thing that you're going to miss about Mr. Raila Odinga?
I think allow me first to join my colleagues in also expressing our condolence to the family, to Mama Ida, Winnie, and the whole family for the loss of Baba. Baba was a public figure, but he also had a very supportive family, and we join them in this very difficult moment. We are here to ensure that all plans relating to how the body is received here at the funeral home runs according to program, and this particular station is also manned by the defense forces and the police, and also at the leadership level. We are here just to align that part and to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Secondly, on the issue of Baba, maybe is to say that we have seen Baba through the years. Some of us came to know him later in life, but I think the story of Baba can be told through the four presidents, from Moi to Kibaki to Uhuru and up to the current. He was an active player, and he was a common denominator in all these governments. In fact, I would say he shaped government policy while out than even some of the actors who are actually in government. But one key thing about Baba's politics is that Baba was very focused on the nation. That yes, there was time for politics, there was time to seek votes, but when things didn't go your way, he always knew that we must put the country first. And I think in his last few months, he lived that statement in everything that he did. He was probably the true spirit of a father in a home, and he would call out any institution and any person who was doing anything against the interests of the nation, whether it was parliament, whether it was Senate, whether it was the counties, whether it was government. Whether it was our young people who sometimes got a bit of a zealous and would want to do some actions that were against the national interest, Baba was that old man who would say, don't do that. And at one time I remember him saying, he has nothing to fear. And that's really the benefit that Baba gave to the country, that he could stand firm for what is best for Kenya. And we will greatly miss that, because just like in any home, you need somebody who can stand up without fearing about politics, elections, or anything, because the country must always be fair. So we remember Baba in many ways. We remember him in the struggle. We remember him in the many critical developments of Kenya, including the constitution that we have today, the repeal of Section 2A. He was a critical player in the multi-party, search for multi-party, and all the freedoms that we continue to enjoy today. So we celebrate him and continue to remember the great work that he did. And Baba, like I said, shaped politics while in government, out of government, and even now in his death will still shape. Thank you.
So maybe you can just tell us exactly what is happening at this place at this time. What are we expecting? What is the nation expecting once the body of Baba arrives here?
I think there's a normal preparation that would come, and then I think the rest will be announced at that particular time. But obviously, we can't handle too many crowds around here, but the full program will be announced later. I think for today, mainly it is receiving, but the public part will be announced as we move forward. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, there you have it, a couple of centuries. That is Kinyanjui, Rebecca Miano, and Geoffrey Ruko just eulogize as a mentor and a legend. Of course, I remember the police policy but just to make sure asset is that security here is beefed up. Security is tight. It is actually not so easy for anyone to make their way through the funeral home without passing through very tight security checks. My cameraman can also pan this way. The security, as I said, Raila Odinga, once he lands in the country, is going to be here at the funeral home. And as the cabinet secretaries have said, everything is ready, everything is set to receive the body of the late Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, and also to mention what happens after this.
Those are live pictures from outside the Lee Funeral Home.